Anger, just like any emotion, can be a catalyst for good or evil. Righteous anger against injustice is a good thing. The problem with anger is that it can make a person to commit sin. When your anger results in sinful behavior and interferes with your relationship and work performance, you need healthy strategies for how to deal with it. But before we talk about how to deal with anger, let's look at how anger manifests. Oftentimes, when we think about someone with an anger issue, we picture someone yelling and throwing punches, or any object within reach. But there are more subtle forms of anger issues where a person does not get violent. The person keeps it bottled up inside, and it eventually manifests in other harmful ways. You may be internally suffering from persistent angry thoughts, or you are quick to go into fits of rage and have anger outbursts. Whichever be the case, you need help to deal with it so that it will not affect you physically, mentally, and spiritually. So, how do you deal with anger? God's way. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 11 tells us that fools vent their anger, but the wise quietly hold it back. This does not mean that the wise bottle up their anger or do not deal with it, but it means that they control their reaction when they are angry. So, one of the ways to deal with anger is to restrain it. This may be easier said than done, but with the help of the Holy Spirit, you can do it. One of the fruits of the Holy Spirit is self-control. Whenever you feel anger rising up on the inside, call on the Holy Spirit to help you keep it under control. The Holy Spirit is always ready to help you. Let's look at another way to deal with anger from the book of James chapter 1, verses 19 to 20. Here, James says, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. God is slow to anger. If it were not so, we all would have been consumed by the wrath of God because of our wrong deeds. Just like God, you should be slow to anger. You do not have to internalize or act on everything. Try to reevaluate people's words and actions before you react. You will find that the person did not intend to hurt you, or was acting based on their level of understanding. A third way to deal with anger is found in Colossians chapter 3, verse 8, which says, "But now you must also rid yourselves of all such things as these: anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language from your lips." The instruction in this verse is to get rid of anger. A safe way to release your anger is to talk to someone. Talking to someone helps you to release it from your heart. Before we end this episode, it is worth mentioning that another way to get rid of anger is to find the true source of your anger. If you constantly lose your cool, something may be going on underneath that you need to deal with. It could be that you need to heal from a hurtful past experience. It could also be that you need to forgive someone, or even yourself, for a mistake you made in the past. Trust the Holy Spirit, who is the Spirit of truth, to reveal what may be the reason for your anger. Not only will He help you get to the root of it, He will help you to overcome it. I am praying for you.